Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Akwat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, 144,000 and one-third the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yashuan. Real quick lesson. Hey, evils are growing, man. Evils are growing upon the earth. Okay. Yesterday, pagers. Today, walkie-talkies and what is it? Device? Something device? Digital? Personal device? Let's take a look. Okay, so this is Second Ezra's 16:21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in case. Hey, things are going to be relatively normal, right? The cost of food is about the same. Hasn't exploded yet. Gas, you can still afford. Gas is, still affordable, right? It's fluctuating. It goes up, it goes down. Things are cool. What does this mean? That they shall think themselves to be, hey, everything's normal. Okay? This is what it's saying. Everything's normal, but what do you see? You see shit, hey, the migrants, okay? The animals, the pets, uh, the shit, the personal devices blowing up. That's evils. Okay, behold, here's the title. And even then, even though things seem to be cool, why is shit spiraling the hell up out of control? And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Let me read the whole thing. Okay. Second Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth. It doesn't matter, right, what they're doing, what Band-Aid, what NWO, what new course, I have an idea. Let's pass legislation to make things better, bring back, build back better, uh, uh, make America great again, all of that shit. No, no, right? Evils are growing. Sword, okay, literally, what's going on in England right now, okay? Upon the earth, right, is the area being discussed. Upon the earth. Well, they're using swords in England, using knife attacks, blade attacks are going up. What's going on in, there's always a famine in Africa, but what's going on in Gaza, right? And great confusion, Babylon the Great Confusion, okay? Evils are grown upon the earth. That's the point I'm making. So anyway, this is just my little watch history, okay? And what do we got? Live, round two. Round two of what? Israel's unprecedented operation bent on stopping Hezbollah's attack to allow northern residents to return home is reportedly underway. Round two, after the pagers, after Pagergate, now we're dealing with what? Walkie-talkie gate, until they admit that these personal devices, whatever you call it, wireless device, right? It's called a cell phone. What they're doing is they're trying to, pacify the world, because the world, in the world, everybody got a cell phone in their hand. So they can't say, oh, well, we blew up a bunch of cell phones. Yeah, there were pagers, yeah. But what happened today? It was walkie-talkie. Well, how far are you away from a fucking cell phone? All right? No, it's called, uh, 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 what did I just call it? device. Wireless. It's a wireless device. Here's where we are today. I know I'm talking a lot. Okay, look. Breaking. Meyer Tusi. Hezbollah walkie-talkies blow up after pagers. So where is this going? Second wave attacks. See, we have reached, we left level 1 or phase 1 of Jacob's trouble. Now we're coming into phase 2. Can you see how this is dealing with the whole world, right? The first episode of the whole world being affected was what? 2019, 2020, CV19. Okay, and the lockdowns. That was a whole world, except for Sweden. But that's where things are going into a world, how the world is affected at the same time. Okay, going into what? Revelation 13:16. MOTB. All right, this is all of these things. When you're dealing with cell phones, which is what we are now, okay? That's what this is. Look, where do we go? Meyer 2C. Walkie-talkies. What do you mean, page? Nigga, they still got pagers? Now we got walkie-talkies. Okay? What's next? You know what's next. They're hiding it. Hezbollah's first rockets hit Israel settlers after pager attacks. So do you see where this thing is going? These people are stirred up now. Okay? Here's what's going on. Right? Now, this is just a couple of little things that I'm looking at. Let's see. Second wave attack. Let's watch. Let's not watch that. But it's on and cracking now. Whatever happened. See, in the next 3 to 4 days, the enormity of that wicked act of blowing up pagers or whatever the fuck you did, that shit is wicked. And see, the whole world with a phone in their hand is saying, am I next? Right? It's going to take a minute to settle in. But in the next 2 to 3 days, you're going to see the effects of what this thing is really all about. Right? Let's take a look at... No, I don't want to watch Meyer. No. Slovakia. I don't want to watch this. Let me go back. Slovakia. Where are we? Okay. Breaking. National alert goes out. Russian warns America will pay. Listen to what Skeletor just says out of his mouth when he starts. His mouth is wide open. Let's see. Listen to his first words. And he starts every broadcast off like this. But listen to what he says today.
It looks like there's some sort of hit list that is circulating around on the internet, and people...
Just that. Okay, hit list. See, if you would have said this 2 months ago, it wouldn't have the meaning that it has right now. After yesterday, in the so-called Pagergate, right? Everybody, right, thinks to themselves, they could do that to me. And why would they? If there's a good reason, right? If you hide some shit or you diabolical in any way, you're like this. Oh, they could get me. They could get me at it. They could touch me, right? That's what this thing is about. Anyway, and now they talk about a hit list. I'm like, hit list? And the men of the Lord are like, hit list? I know I'm on that motherfucker, so... do what the hell you gotta do.
It looks like there's some sort of hit list that is
Slovakia, sorry. I'm jacking it all. We're gonna start this again.
It looks like there's some sort of hit list. is circulating around on the internet and people's names are being added to it. I don't know whether this is a petition kind of thing and the individuals across America, US citizens, you, the people, are doing this or what, but it is extremely dangerous. Now, I recently saw a lot of people calling for DeSantis, and this is Ron DeSantis. He's the US governor of Florida. Now, a lot of people were calling for him to undergo huge investigations. Some of them saying that he needs to be taken out, which is extremely dangerous language to be using during a time when our country is facing increasing threats of violence. But he just held back the shooter recently from federal investigation. The FBI wanted the shooter, which they have, they've known about since 2019. They want him in their custody. Florida said, we're going to do this the Florida man's way, and they held on to him. So people are saying that basically everyone you don't like needs to be taken out. This is the exact kind of language that you see, the verbiage that is used right before a country goes into civil war, people. This is very, very dangerous. After completing intense operations in the Gaza Strip, the 179th Armored Brigade, that's of Israel, trained for and is ready now to initiate ground operations in Lebanon. Now, one of the colonels there, the commander of the brigade, told different media outlets that the reserve units have achieved what they call significant results on.
Damn. Come on, Skelly. My internet is just jacked today. Slovakia. Slovakia. All right, I'm going to just end it there. Let me see. Let's see what happens. Anyway, so, yeah. Things have spiraled out of control, man. Okay. And for us, okay, what you got to understand about this, right, is that, wow, we got a whole freeze going on here. Let's see. I've never seen this before. This thing cold froze up. It won't move. Let's see. Oh. I got nothing. Let me see. Safari. Won't go down. Wow. This is a hard something here. Yeah. Oh well.
Uranium from Kim Jong-un. He's the
This is weird. Look at that guy. This is completely weird. Slovakia.
with uranium enrichment. They're
okay. Let me see. Let me stop this. Yeah, this is jacked. Okay. So let me see. Okay. Slovakia, I don't know what the hell just happened, but I'm being attacked. I have been being attacked. So yeah, you can clearly see. Yeah, you can clearly see that things are they're just spiraling out of control. Let me see. Let's get Matthew. No, I don't want Matthew. I want Jeremiah. Let's see, J-E-R 30. So you got to get that name. All right. And the point that I'm making is this: the whole world is going to spiral out of control. But for you Israelites, there's a name for it. Okay. You are the chosen people. So you have a special turmoil that you have to go through, and it has a name, has its own name. Okay. Letting you know, see, possession, it's your trouble right here. Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. The worst day ever. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? So evils, the evils that are growing upon the earth have a name for you Israelites. All right. Esau, he got Esau's trouble. Esau's trouble is the end of his world, right? But we, right, we're all going to be going through trouble together. Esau got his trouble, Jacob got his trouble, but guess what? Jake's going to be saved out of it. All right. The 1/3 of Jacob will be saved. And 1/3 is a lot of niggas, right? That's a lot of niggas that are going to be saved. But even more are going to die. Anyway, okay, everybody's going to go through this time of trouble, but for you, Jakes, it has a name, a special brand of trouble, of punishment, right, that the Most High got for your ass. Right? And you're going to go through it. We're going to get taken up out of there and we don't have to go through it. That's a lie. All right? No, you got to go through this trouble. And it's lining up. Let's go back. Okay? That trouble done lined up. Look. They blowing up phones in niggas' faces right now. You can't have freak offs. I'm being stupid. You can't have freak offs no more. What the hell is the world coming to? All right. You know Esau's world is over when you can't be a perfectly good devil no more. Right? Look at P. Diddy. Right? It's over. All right. Wave 2, second wave. What's going on? Can Israel survive itself? These niggas, 3 more days. Watch the reaction to PagerGate. Okay. And I'm just kind of everywhere. And look at Esau. This is Esau. Integrative preparedness. This is a prepper. Are you ready for ultimate violence? Okay, look at Esau. He pointing fingers. Yeah, so if you live in the hood, it's some real base activity. The basest of all men has the audacity to point at the hood talking about base. Nigga, you all about that base and no trouble. What the fuck are you talking about? You were created, right, for base. You are the base. Basest of men. Hezbollah's rockets hit Israeli. Where is this going? So yesterday, PagerGate jumped off, right? Let's read this. Hezbollah's first rockets hit Israeli settlers after PagerGate. Less than 24 hours ago. So where's the world going? Evils, let's go back to the head. Evils are growing upon the earth as a whole. Not just Jacob's trouble. We got our own, with our name on it, we have our own trouble. Look, there go your good trouble. That good trouble right there. Right there. All right? Let's get here we are. 2 Ezra 16-74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of, insert name here, trouble are at hand. But I will deliver the 1/3 I will deliver you from the same. The days of Jacob, insert name here. The days of trouble are at hand. Okay? What does that mean? That means, are you ready for ultimate violence? This is today. Here's how people are speaking today. All right? As we speak. You ready for ultimate violence? Huh? That's how we're talking. There's a hit list. Are you on it? Phone might blow up in your face. This is the world we live in today. Okay? And things are speeding up, right? What does this headline say? Hezbollah's first rockets hit Israeli settlers after Pager. The Pager attack is not 24 hours old yet. You understand? Things are speeding up. Go back to, where did we go? Let's get back to Matthew real quick. Matthew Matthew 24 and 21. This is in the Berean, I believe. If those days had not been cut short, nobody would be saved. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be cut short. What do you mean cut short? Time is speeding up. That's what that means. The days will be short. Hey, shh. It will be shortened for the sake of the elect. Those days will be cut short. Those days will be cut short, shortened, shortened, cut short, too short. Let's see. Cut short, limited. Those days will be limited, meaning shorter. Okay, shortened, cut short. Time. He will make the time shorter. That's what you're looking for. Okay? So, what does that mean? That means evil upon evil, and nothing but evil. It seems like it used to take 2 months before, in between, major events. No, that shit is one. Yesterday, your pager blew up in your face, and today, they're bombing hospitals. Okay, evil upon evil, and a bear met him. Let me get that real quick. Let me get that. That's what they're describing. Here's how they described it 2,000 years ago. So, okay, bear with me while I grab it. And a bear met him. And a bear met him. Amos 5. Okay? This is what, and you have to have some, spiritual discernment in order to understand this. And a bear, she bear. So it doesn't matter what you do, you can't escape the evil, the bad times. Let's see. 19, let's check 18 real quick. Okay, the coming judgment. All right. Jacob's trouble. Yeah, start at 18. Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Now it's gonna describe the times that we're in right now. Yes, that's the day of the Lord, and which is separate from Jacob's trouble, but it's all encompassing. All right, as if a man, this is what it's going to be like in Jacob's trouble, and certainly on the day of the Lord. As if a man did flee from a lion. You running from a lion, nigga, and you make a quick left and run straight into a bear. See, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went in to the house and leaned his hand on the wall and asserted, there's nothing nigga, I can't win. Right? That's a little metaphor for one thing on top of the other. Right? Continuous evil. Let's look at this in some different, and I'm kind of rambling, but bear with me. In the NIV, it would be as though a man fled from a lion only to meet a bear, as though he entered into his house and rested his hand on the wall only to have a snake bite him. It's a little different than the Old English. Let me see. Let's get the New World? What do they call it? The Good News. It would be like someone who runs from a lion and meets a bear, or someone who comes home and puts his hand on the wall only to be bitten by a snake. So that's about the most we could get out. But continuous horror is like being the worst horror film, like The Birds. Okay, Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. Very few moments in that movie was it calm, right? There was always something happening, right? They run into the house and we find, and then the birds come through the chimney and start fucking shit. I mean, never a dull moment. That's what's coming. All right, and we're here, right? We are here. Let's get a. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Let's see. Let's get First Peter. I've said it now. 1 Peter 4:7, right? The end of all things. How do we know it's the end? It can't get no worse than this, right? What we need to do is we need to go back to Masada. How long were we holed up? How long did we wait in Masada, right? Because we're there again. They're circling the wagons on our ass, all right? 1 Peter 4:7, but the end of all things is at hand. Okay? Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. All right? That's where we are, man. If you don't fix in your head, there's nothing but bad times left. Okay? The good times are going to be the good bad times, right? What good can you make out of bad times? It's called survival. You will be uncomfortable. So you better get it in your head right now, because it's not going to go back the other way. All right? Let's go back to where we started. Evils. Was it 21? And even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Okay? It's going to keep growing. Tomorrow is going to be more than today. All right? There will be more evil tomorrow. Today is walkie-talkies. Tomorrow is outright iPhones. Here's what they don't want to see. iPhones are blowing up in niggas' faces. They don't want that, but guess what? By next week, you're going to have to deal with that's going to be a part of your reality. All right? So with that, we hope that the elector edified you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.